Hey everyone, welcome to today's explainer. Okay, so we spend a massive amount of time stressing over our skincare, our wardrobe, maybe hitting the gym. But what if I told you that looking younger, more energetic, and just way more modern doesn't actually require some complicated multi-step routine? Seriously, sometimes the absolute most powerful tool for an instant visual refresh is literally just getting the right haircut. Today, we're breaking down the exact styles that can actually take years off your appearance. We're going to look directly at the data and the core style principles that make them work so you can step up your game right away. Now, this is a question most of us never actually stop to ask. Is your current haircut adding years to your age? Honestly, so many guys just default to the exact same haircut they've had for the last decade. They're completely unaware that a poorly chosen, rigid haircut is drastically aging them. Look, your appearance is a direct reflection of your self-confidence, right? And your haircut plays a massive role in how people perceive your age. If you aren't factoring in your face shape, your hair texture, or your daily lifestyle, well, your go-to style might actually be working against you. As you'll see from the source material, there's a really stark contrast between two main approaches here. On one hand, you've got rigid and aging cuts. These are styles that are just way too stiff, forced, or overly formal. They lack modern texturing, and honestly, they just add unnecessary years to your look. On the flip side, we have fresh and modern cuts. These are dynamic. They adapt to your natural features, and they immediately boost your confidence by making your face look sharp and energized. The real secret is transitioning away from those forced trends and aligning your cut with your natural hair texture and face shape. So, here is our roadmap for the explainer today. We're covering the power of a haircut, practical and masculine styles, relaxed and textured cuts, classic and modern looks, and we'll wrap it all up with color and maintenance. Let's jump straight into Section 1, Practical and Masculine. This category is absolutely perfect for the guy who wants maximum visual impact but doesn't want to spend more than a minute in front of the mirror every morning. First up, the buzz cut. If you love pure, unfiltered simplicity, this is it. It features a very short, uniform length that boldly highlights the shape of your head and those strong jawline features. It creates this remarkably fresh, incredibly masculine look that works brilliantly no matter your age. And the best part? It requires practically zero styling. You just keep your scalp clean, and you instantly project a really sharp, defined character. Next up in the practical bucket is the crew cut. The genius of this cut really comes down to proportions. You've got very thin sides paired with a slightly thicker top. But this structure isn't just about looking good, it's actually a brilliant strategic hack. If you're starting to experience a bit of thinning hair, the crew cut cleverly disguises those sparser areas by creating a strong visual contrast between the tight sides and the thicker top. Just throw in a little touch of matte pomade, and you've got a look that's consistently clean and never overdone for your daily routine. Moving right along to Section 2, Relaxed and Textured. Now these styles are all about utilizing your hair's natural volume and movement to create a really dynamic, casual, and distinctly youthful vibe. The textured crop is a perfect example of this. This cut completely emphasizes the natural texture on top of your head while keeping the sides nice and thin. That slightly messy, textured front instantly softens your face, making you look way more relaxed and energized. Plus, it's highly flexible. It's awesome for a guy who needs to transition effortlessly from a professional office setting to a casual weekend out. All you need is a quick dab of clay or light wax to hold that shape all day. If you're someone who prefers to avoid an overly formal look altogether, check out the messy fringe. This style leans heavily on relaxed front bangs that just fall naturally forward. What makes this so incredibly effective is its strategic utility. It is practically engineered to cover up a wide forehead or perfectly camouflage a receding hairline. By just using a light mousse or a soft wax, your hair falls naturally, radiating this highly youthful, relaxed aura. It's super popular right now simply because of that effortless appeal. And hey, we definitely cannot forget about the guys with natural curls. If you've spent years fighting a frizzy bedhead, trying to force it into these rigid shortcuts, you've got to stop. Seriously, it's only aging you. The medium wave is absolutely your go-to. By keeping a mid-length cut, you actually give your natural curls the room they need to show off. It creates a beautifully soft, highly dynamic look. And the maintenance is super straightforward. Just stick to routine trimming and use a quality conditioner to keep those curls healthy, shiny, and full of life. All right, on to Section 3, Classic and Modern. This category is for those timeless looks that have been intelligently updated with modern contrasts. So you look mature, but never stiff. Take the undercut. It's a classic confidence booster that just never seems to lose its fan base. The secret weapon here is high contrast. You take very thin sides and pair them with a significantly longer top, which makes your entire face look incredibly firm, defined, and perfectly proportional. It's an absolute powerhouse style, particularly ideal if you have an oval or square face shape. You can slick it back sharply with gel or leave it slightly messy. Either way, it screams modern energy. Next is the modern side part. Now, the classic side part is undeniably elegant, but let's be honest, it can easily start to look a bit old-fashioned. The trick to modernizing it? Incorporating a slight fade on the sides. By fading those sides rather than leaving them heavy and blocky, you completely eliminate that stiffness of the past. It's an amazing option for professionals because it lets you maintain a clean, mature appearance while still looking incredibly fresh and updated. So let's put this all together into a practical strategy for you. We've mapped out this matrix so you can instantly match your specific physical traits to the perfect haircut. Got an oval or square face? The undercut is your optimal match to highlight those strong proportions. Dealing with a wide forehead or maybe a receding hairline? The messy fringe is your strategic fix. Starting to notice some thinning hair? The crew cut is your new best friend. You see, a great haircut isn't just about blindly following trends. It's about matching the geometry of the cut to exactly what you bring to the table.
Let's wrap things up with Section 4, Extra Secrets to Color and Maintenance.
Listen, a great cut is really only half the battle. Even the most perfectly executed haircut falls completely flat if you don't have the right finish. Beyond just the scissors, color actually plays a massive role in how old you look. Subtle color additions work absolute wonders. Trying out shades like ash brown, dark chestnut, or even very soft highlights can brilliantly add dimension and life back into your hair. But there is a golden rule here. Balance it with your character. Looking younger doesn't mean forcing a wild, unnatural trend. The color needs to enhance your natural vibe, not overpower it. And finally, we have to talk about the non-negotiables of daily care. Clean, healthy, well-maintained hair will always look drastically younger than dry, neglected hair. It comes down to 3 basic steps. First, always use a shampoo that actually matches your unique hair type. Second, get those split ends trimmed regularly. Don't wait until your hair completely loses its shape. And third, never hesitate to consult an experienced barber. They can offer tailored, personalized advice that you're just never going to get from staring into your bathroom mirror. I really love this quote from the source material because it brings this whole explainer home. Maintaining appearance is not just about style, but a way to show confidence. That's the core takeaway here, guys. Taking the time to choose a haircut that actually flatters your face and fits your lifestyle isn't vanity. Projecting your true character through a fresh, well-maintained look is the ultimate life hack for moving through the world with energy and serious self-assurance. So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought and a bit of a challenge. Which style are you going to choose to transform your look this month? It's time to stop letting a rigid, outdated haircut add unnecessary years to your face. Figure out the style that matches your profile, pick up the phone, and book that barber appointment. Refresh your cut, refresh your confidence, and step out looking as energetic as you feel. Thanks so much for joining me on today's explainer, and I'll catch you next time.